Hi guys. So today I'm going to be reading a book to you, and this is one of my favorite books. So the title of this book is Wemberly Worried. So who can point to the author's name? Go ahead and point. You're right. The author is Kevin Hinckus. So Kevin Hinckus is the author and the illustrator. So that means that he wrote the words and he drew the pictures. This is a story about a mouse, and she worries about everything. So, what does the word worry mean? What do you worry about? So, let's read to find out what Wemberly worries about. Wemberly Worried by Kevin Hinckus. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things. I wanted to make sure you were still here. Little things. And things in between. Mama, what if I shrink? Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. You worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, said her grandmother. Too much worry. So what do you think about Wemberly so far? Is it good to worry about everything? And to worry so much? I don't think so. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house? And the crack in the living room wall. What if it gets bigger and something comes out? And the noise the radiators made. What if there's a snake inside? At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings, the bolts on the slide, and the bars on the jungle gym. Too rusty, too loose, too high. And always she worried about her doll Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? I'll wait for you, Petal. Oh, Petal's lost forever. I found her, sweetie. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ear. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. And all those friends. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. And everybody, she's saying, this is the best present ever. Oh, I wish I had my birthday today. So everybody was so excited to be at her party, but she's just worried. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the neighborhood parade. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. She was worried there wouldn't be any. And then she was worried she was the only one, or too many, and she was worried she'd be the only one. Oh my goodness, she worries so much. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, said her grandmother. Too much worry. So Wemberly had a new worry: school. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about. So what worries might Wemberly have about school? What do you think she could be worried about school for? Are you worried about school? Were you worried about school? By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher's mean? What if the room smells so bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? Are some of those worries that maybe you've had? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. The grandma says, have fun. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teachers, Mrs. Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Mrs. Peachum said, Wemberly, there's someone I think you would like to meet. Her name is Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was carrying a doll. Which one do you think is Jewel? There she is. That's Jewel. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. So how are Wemberly and Jewel like each other? And what do you think they're going to do next? How are they alike? What is going to happen? Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Wemberly worried, but not more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Did they play all day? Did she worry about all those things about the room stinking? No. Come back tomorrow, called Miss Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. I will. Don't you worry. So look at Wemberly on this page. How does she feel about school now? So how do you think she feels about school now? How can you tell? Because she's smiling. She doesn't look very worried, does she? She looks pretty happy. Look. And there they are when they got home, and her family are so happy. So I hope you really enjoyed this book. It's one of my very favorite books. And there's really nothing to worry about, right?